Guys, so here's you guys' exponential and logarithmic functions practice quiz number 2. Okay, so first ones are solving exponential equations. So what we first have to do, you guys, is we have to get common bases to solve for this, and this is where you guys use this chart to help you guys figure out your guys' common bases. So between 27 and 81, you guys, we can get a common base of 3. So 3 to the third power is 27, you guys, times the 2x plus 8 equals 3 to the fourth, you guys, times the x plus the 8. So we distribute there, and because they have the same basis, you guys, we can just set both of the exponents equals to each other. And then when we solve for this, get variables on one side and get constants to go on the other side. So we get x is equals to 4. Number 2, so we gotta get a common base. So the common base, it seems like we could get between 25/5 and 125 is 5. So 1 over 5 to the second to the 8x equals 5 to the x minus 4 equals 5 to the third power times the 2. Now remember, if it's 1 over 5 to the second, bring this 5 to the second up top, but then that exponent becomes the opposite, so negative 2 power. And 3 times 2, 5 to the 6. So we got negative 2 times 8x, you guys, is negative 16x times 5 to the x minus 4 equals 5 to the 6. And now we got to get this 5 to just be 1 5. So when we combined it, we just have to add the exponents together. So keep the same base, negative 16x plus x minus 4 equals 5 to the 6. So that's negative 15x minus 4 equals 5 to the 6, and then set the exponents equals to each other, and then solve for x. Add 4 to both sides, and divide both sides by negative 15. So x is equals to, we can divide top and bottom by 5, so x is equals to negative 2 thirds. Number 3, okay, between 128, 8, and 4, you guys, all of those can be common bases of 2. So 2 to the 7th times x plus 2, 2 to the 3rd times x minus 1, and then 2 to the 2nd times x plus 2. A lot of multiplication, so we get 2 to the 14x plus 14. Plus 3x minus 1. So all equals to 2 to the 2x plus 4. So we combine like terms up here, you guys. So we're going to get 2 to the 17x plus 13 is all equal to 2 to the 2x plus 4. And I feel like... oh, sorry. This 3 times that negative 3, you guys, should be this 3 times negative 1, you guys, that should have been negative 3, which means this should have been 17x plus 11. Yeah, so we have that, and then we combined it, yep, and when we set the exponents equals to each other, we get this, right? So, man, I feel like I'm doing something incorrect. Hold on one sec. I see my other error. Do you see the 7x, you guys? I accidentally put 14. But that should have been 7. That should have been 7, and that should have been 7. So get variables on one side Okay. Something is definitely going awry here. I see. So 7x plus 3x, you guys, that should have been 10x. There we go. There we go. Sorry. So I had to clean up some stuff, and then once you guys get common bases, you set these exponents equals to each other. And then we solve. So 10x minus 2x is 8x, and then subtract both sides by 11. 8x equals negative 7. Divide both by 8. X is equal to negative 7 eighths. So just make sure you guys are precise and with precision, because as you can see, one little thing can derail the whole problem. Alright, 4 and 5. So for both of these, to evaluate log, we gotta set it equals to x. And now we gotta convert this to being from log form to exponential form. So we take the base, raise it to the x power equals 16. Get common bases on both sides, so we could use 4 too. So I'm going to use 4. 4 to the 4th x is equal to 4 to the 2nd. Set both exponents equals to each other, and then you guys solve for x there by dividing both sides by 4. X is going to equal to 1/2. Number 5, again, get it from log form to exponential, so take the base, raise it to that x power, and make it equal to 1 over 36. 1 over 36. Now we gotta get a common base of 6, so 6 to the 3x is equal to 1 over 6 squared. Bring the 6 to the 2nd power up top, and now it's the opposite exponent for negative 2. 3x equals negative 2, divide both sides by 3, x is equal to negative 2/3. So when you guys condense, you guys got to condense it to just be 1 log. So get all these coefficients to be the exponents of every single variable or the argument. And now when you guys condense it into 1 log, this is where you guys are going to multiply everything together on the inside. X to the 3rd times y to the 8th times z to the 7th. And it's multiplication, you guys, because there's a plus sign in between each of them. Number 7. So you guys got to get the coefficient to be the exponent. So 3 to the 2nd minus log base 4 of 2 to the 4th. And now because it's a log minus a log, you guys, that means when you guys condense it, it's going to be the quotient rule. 3 squared is 16, and then 2 to the 4th, or 3 to the 2nd is 9, and 2 to the 4th, you guys, is 16. And that's your guys' condensed version. Now we're going in reverse. Now we got to expand this stuff, you guys. So I'm first going to move my 3 to be a coefficient. And now we can expand it by putting a plus symbol in between each log. So 3 log base 3 of x plus 3 log base 3 of y plus 3 log base of 3 of z. And that's number 8. Number 9. Change all of them to be change the radical to be an exponent, you guys. So it's going to be 8 times b times c. Because it's a root of 7, it's going to be 1 over 7. Put the 1/7 in front. And now expand it, you guys. And because it's multiplication, when you expand it to its multiple logs, it's going to be log 1/7 log a plus 1/7 log b plus 1 over 7 log c. And number 10, so bring the exponent down. And because it's division on the inside, when you guys expand it, quotient rule, 2 log base 3 minus 2 log base, or 2 log 3 and minus 2 log 4. And lastly, solving for your guys' equations. So when you guys solve for equations, there's two scenarios. Log equaling a log, or a log equaling to a number, which then makes you want to change it to become an exponential form. Man, why does it keep on going back and forth between this? Okay, so now that's only happens when you guys get log equal number. When it's log equal log, then you guys just set it equals to each other. So we get 11. So first I noticed that we have logs on the left hand side and a number on the right. So that means we gotta get log equal to some number and then convert that to be an exponential form. So we should probably move this 2 to go to the exponent first. And then, because it's log plus a log, that's product rule, you guys. So you guys can condense that. And then you guys multiply these two together. 2x squared equals 3. Now, changing it from log form to become exponential. Take the base, which is 2, raise it to 3, and make it equal to 2x squared. 2 to the third is 8. Divide both by 2. X squared equals 4, and then to get rid of that second power, you guys square root both sides. X equals plus or minus 2, but x equaling negative 2, you guys, is not going to work, because when you plug in negative 2 in for that x, you get log of a negative number. So that's not going to work, so your only answer is x equals 2. Number 12. So this certainly looks like a log equals a log case. So first we're going to condense this. Log base 7 of, because it's minus, it's quotient rule. 3x divided by 4 equals log base 7 of 9. So both of these logs are the same, so we could cancel those. We just get 3x over 4 is equals to 9. Multiply both sides by 4. 3x equals 36, and divide both sides by 3. X is equals to 12. And the thing about logs, you guys, is you always have to check your answers just in case you have an extraneous solution. But when we plug in 12 into there, that's obviously going to be positive, so that's going to be fine. Okay, and lastly, number 13. So it's log equals a log. So we just got x squared minus 21 equals 4x. And now set this equation equals to 0. X squared minus 4x minus 21 equals 0. Factor this, x minus 7 times x plus 3 equals 0. X equals 7, and x equals negative 3. And when you guys plug in these into the original, this one will work, because if you plug in 7 to here and there, it's positive. But when you guys plug in negative 3 into either of these, so for example, if you guys plugged in negative 3 into that x, you guys are going to get log base 2 of negative 12, and this is not allowed because it's log of a negative number. So that's gone, so your guys' only answer is x is equals to 7. So you guys work hard, study, and you guys should be okay, alright? So good luck everyone, peace.